Rob Williams is big on social. At Rob the Hockey Guy, the national sports editor of the Daily Hive and its Offside Sports Vertical, who says he heard a do something in the crowd last night, Rob?
That's copyright
Loud
infringement,
as can
first
be.
of all.
I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you handed out cease and desist letters.
We were sitting in the press box, and you could hear it clear as day. It was not J-Pat. I can confirm it wasn't not J-Pat yelling. It was someone in the crowd. You could just hear it probably from someone in the upper bowl, and you just hear someone just go, "Do something!" And Connor Garland did something. I don't know if anybody else on the Canucks did last night. Yeah, what a dreadful performance that was.
Yeah, that was, and just the vibes at Rogers Arena were scary throwback vibes, Rob. Like we haven't heard people like that in a while.
Yeah, they got booed off the ice. As the seconds ticked down, Archer Shilov's got I heard a bit of a sarcastic cheer for him at one point after he made a save.
Petey got a smattering of boos in the first period when he missed that Garland pass.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're a long ways off from the Benning days and some of those dark days. I think still, but yeah, it was a little bit of a throwback last night, and yeah, I mean, like I was amazed when I looked up the stat. Like that's their worst shutout loss on home ice, since 2006. That's Luongo's first season. Young Rob was an intern with the team. I remember the game well. I was at the game in the press box. I was excited to be there. And
Rob the hockey boy.
Nothing. That's right. And but like, think about all the crap we've been through since then, like the Willie Desjardins years, the Boudreau experience, those bad teams in the Benning era never had a 6-0 or worse shutout loss on home ice.
Let me ask our poll question, and gotta say, the early voting here, it is a dead heat between Pettersson and team defense. What needs the quicker fix here by your eye, Rob?
Well, I mean, as a whole, team defense, I think is the, if you're looking for them to improve quickly, team defense, like that was their calling card last season. They were able to win. They were able to get to the second round without Pettersson being a big factor. So they can do it without Pettersson if they have team defense. I think that affects so much of their game. But big picture, like how much longer can Pettersson go playing like this? Like he's just not noticeable out there. Like I saw it somewhere on social. The clip came up of his first goal in the NHL, and you look at it and you're like, he's flying through the neutral zone, and the shot just flies off his stick. Like, where is that? Like, and even just before he takes that shot in his first NHL goal, the quick hands, right? Like that kind of freezes the goalie. Just a quick stick handle as he's coming in, and boom. And we saw that with regularity from him. And I just don't know where that guy's gone. I know there's the tendonitis and everything, but like he doesn't have tendonitis in his hands. I think a lot of people thought it was between the ears last season. Maybe confidence issues, but like, is it confidence carrying over from the summer? Like I just don't know where it's gone. Like
I hope this doesn't sound too damning, guys. It looks like he's a left-handed player that's stick handling with a right-handed stick. Like the sort of disjointedness. When you try to play around with a stick that's in the opposite hand, and you sort of. That's honestly what he looks like. It's the best way I can describe it, because you're just a little more clumsy with it, and you're. Like he looks like that to me. Honestly, it's that disturbing to me to watch him stick handle right now.
Like obviously something's bothering him. He's not himself. I don't believe that you can just lose it overnight, right? Like for him to just have lost it all, I just don't think that's like I don't think people should be worried that it's gone forever. But like, man, like it's been gone for a long time now. Like this is quite a carryover from last season. I was expecting much more like not this. I was not expecting him to basically be the same guy that we saw in the playoffs, right? Like this is where you're kind of like you're looking for positives and you're like, okay, well that was good back check and that was good defensive play or he threw a hit. But like he doesn't get paid just for that. Like that's Teddy Bluger stuff, right? Like you can get that guy for cheap. You need the guy that is so dangerous offensively and brings that magic to the ice every day.
Rob, we all know they need a defenseman, maybe two. We've all seen the struggles from the bottom four, particularly last night. Carson Soucy is a big red flag right now, not to mention what little we've seen from Desharnais, and Jolson wasn't much better last night either. On a scale of 1 to 10, an urgency scale of 1 to 10, where 0 is I refuse to lift a finger, and 10 is I will rush to the phone to say yes on an overpay deal. Where are you in terms of their urgency to add a defenseman here? Because we've seen a couple traded this week.
Yeah, I mean, I think you still need to be careful. You don't want to be making any rash decisions here. And their record's still fine, right? Like they're not 6 games below 500, so I don't think you're at a 10 or anything like that yet. But it's got to be a top priority for a trade right now, right? Find a top 4 defenseman. The trouble is, do you know how, like, every team wants a top 4 defenseman, so it's difficult to find. They did find it with Zadorov last season. Like that, they didn't have to spend too much money to get him in the door. So if you can find a move like that where you get an undervalued player, I think you definitely look to make that move. I think the thing that I think the issue right now is they're so reliant on Soucy and Myers, where last season they had other guys that they could shift in. If one guy was going, you could play him a little bit more. If a guy was struggling, you could play him a little bit less. The guy everyone wanted to run out of town that I always defended, Ian Cole, is the guy they missed this season. To have somebody else that they could put into a position. Maybe Soucy's struggling. Maybe he's not working well with Myers. You can bump up Cole. You can bump down Soucy. They had that last season. They don't have that this season. I think that is definitely something that they miss. Because what do you do? I guess Brandstrom, is going to get some more looks. I've liked the look of him so far. So maybe there's something there. But having that big mean defense, like Brandstrom's not that, right? So, yeah, I think that they definitely need to be working the phones. I'm sure they are, and looking for an upgrade in that position, because right now it's just not good enough. I think it's going to be a real struggle until they fix that.
I liked Ian Cole's utility, but
Cole was very good in the first part of last year. It should be noted, and Rob's right about that.
But given his age, I was okay saying,
okay,
hey, you want that guy back. You want to find the next Ian Cole, but I was okay with them gambling that they could find the next Ian Cole, and yet they didn't, of course. So,
and that's fair.
Who's the next Ian Cole?
Do we want to get to the bigger stories here, or at least
what, his 4chan QAnon Mark Messier story?
Right, Rob.
You're trolling the conspiracy theory boards again.
I don't even want to ask how you came across this, Rob, but you came across something that would be mind blowing if it's true.
There's no chance.
Pray tell.
Look, you got to listen to the people. You got to get out there and hear what the fans have to say. This was a trending topic on the Canucks Reddit board. Sounds unbelievable, but like, why would you make this up? Basically, someone had been on one of those Roger tours. They said that they had been on this tour, and I guess their tour guide was saying a bunch of things that were just completely not true, like just some like missing, like incorrect facts about just things here and there, but the big one was that Mark Messier is going into the Ring of Honor like this season, and this person said they reconfirmed like, are you joking? No. Apparently the person was dead serious. I did hear from other people in my mentions after I shared this on social media that apparently other people heard this, that they were being told Mark Messier is going into the Ring of Honor this season. I'm wondering if this was something. I'm wondering if this was some. I don't want to slag Canucks Army here, but I wonder if this was some Canucks Army fake news that maybe perhaps caught wind with people, because now they did an April Fool's joke that Mark Messier was going into the Ring of Honor. I wonder if someone didn't get the joke. So that's one theory I have, because how could you believe that? So I wonder if someone read the headline, didn't read the April Fool's joke part. I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah,
but that's one theory I have.
Well, and it's a good sign that the tour guide was getting a lot of other things wrong during the tour, and
let's hope that tour guide doesn't read the
I'm
Onion.
amazed that they're not hiring tour guides that have stuff down pat.
Shocking.
Just usually such a reliable, dependable, particularly on communication.
Yeah.
You ran a poll. Best chocolate bar, and very Canadian to say chocolate bar, right? They say candy bar, we say chocolate bar. Yeah. Smarties, Coffee Crisp, Kit Kat, Aero. Coffee Crisp and Kit Kat are running neck and neck here. Those are the two wafer bars of this lot.
Crispy. Yeah.
I those are my preferences. And around this time of year, I try not to eat a lot of chocolate, but around this time of year, we usually have one of those mixed boxes of, and so she's more than happy to let me have the Coffee Crisp and the Kit Kat, saying that, those are just no fun because they're wafer bars. They're too adult.
That is the fun.
If you're going to go chocolate, go full on out with a Smartie or...
Kids like Aero bars. No adults like Aero bars.
Yeah.
Rob, Penny, for your thoughts here.
Yeah, guys, this poll question was inspired by the second intermission press box snack time. So
right.
There's usually a little second intermission is snack time. So usually everyone's kind of interested to see what's going to be there. So, day before Halloween, they had some Halloween candy out. So posted a photo and sort of started to get some reaction on Twitter. Loyal Carson Price listener, Basketball Phil, he's going with Smarties, which
candy.
I mean, if you're over the age of 12, that's incorrect, right?
Like First of all, if you're going with those at all, you're going Reese's Pieces. You're not going Smarties.
Exactly. I mean, no, but like candy coating. What adult eats candy coating?
Yeah, I'd even go M&M's over Smarties.
Yeah,
candy coated.
Coffee Crisp and Kit Kat are the clear 1 and 2, and I think Coffee Crisp is my go-to out of those 4.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. I like
my faith in humanity is restored.
Yeah, good. All the big stories.
Mm-hmm.
Messier go to the Ring of Honor, and Coffee Crisp, king of all candy, with Rob Williams Thursdays here on Carson Price. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, guys.